Hello, I'm Maria with the Oak Initiative, and I am here with Congressman Ralph Norman, and we are going to be talking about the coronavirus.
Thank you, Maria. The coronavirus is a pandemic that's hit this country really as nothing ever has. You know, when hurricanes come up, they can project those. They study that, they track it, they follow it. Who would have thought that we would have had a virus that didn't originate in this country, that basically shut the economy down in January? And who would have thought that any country would try to hide this, as is evidently that China did, and keep it so that it didn't spread to China, but they allow people to come in to and fro into the United States when they knew they had at least been exposed to the virus. Now, the theory was it came from a bat. The other theory is it was a planned virus that they had somehow been a part of and wanted to perpetrate on the United States. Two things I'll say to this. China is no friend of the United States.
Sure.
The Chinese people are good people. They have allowed the communist government to rule them. They are indentured servants.
Yes.
So the Chinese people I feel for. The physician that called out the virus for what it is, guess what? You can't find him. He's no longer around. The Communist Party is a brutal dictatorship that we've got to battle that type thinking of government getting that type control in our lives here. And what it's done since January is basically caused us to rethink how we do business.
Yes.
Those who have traveled, relied on travel, it stopped. Go in any airport today, you can hear crickets. It's a ghost yard. It's a ghost town. Go to any downtown, it's pretty much shut down.
Yes.
That's the damage that it's doing to this country. Now, the good side to it, that sweatshop cheap labor in China is not so cheap. The good side is we've got to get less dependent on China. We have got to rethink what we're going to do with a country that was willing to do what it did to us. We got to rethink, do we want to give it our dollars? Do we want our professional basketball team to fly over there and to play and get money? So that's the good side. We rethinking it. We've got to take measures against China so that this doesn't happen.
Yes.
And I never thought that when you look at the deaths that are in this country now, that we've got the majority of our drugs to potentially treat the virus from China. Hydrochloroquine, a lot of that was made there. The gloves, 92% of the gloves are made in Malaysia. Mm-hmm. So we're too dependent on foreign countries. America can produce the product with the greatest economic engine that there is.
Exactly. So it seems as though the bottom line is, through this experience, we will actually be improving our economy, but also improving the health of our citizens, meaning it's under our control, not under another nation's control. The outcome of the health of the citizens, the economy, and everything else.
Particularly, we've got to take a look at every country.
Sure.
We definitely got to take a look at countries controlled by dictatorships.
Yes.
They're not ruled. They don't play by the same rules that we play by. That's why the tariffs have been effective. We've got to get energy independent, which we have done over the last 3.5 years with this president. We've got to get manufacturing back to the United States. That's why the repatriation program of getting dollars back reinvested here has made so much sense. It's provide jobs to our people.
Yes, absolutely.
So the sky's the limit for America. I think the best days are ahead of us as long as we get involved and as long as we take action.
Amen. Thank you, Congressman.